point in my life, I cannot be surrounded around someone who can't embrace the truth about themselves. You know why? Because if you can't embrace the truth about you, then I can't have an expectation to be able to accept the levels of truth for me. Ooh.
Wow.
So, one, confession. Two, surrounding myself around people who consistently speak truth. Because what you hear is important. What you hear is what you start to speak. If I hear myself, then I begin to speak more truth. If I'm surrounded around people who speak truth to me, speak truth in me, and not a truth like, oh, you're fat. Not words that cut to hurt, words that cut to heal.
That's really good stuff. And that's such...
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm listening to you, Alan. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I trust where the root of their intentions are for me in my life. So my confession, my surrounding myself around people who speak truth, to me are some of the first steps into really walking and embracing a world of truth.
That's perfect right there. That is absolutely perfect because it is a world of truth. And what we put into us, that is what comes out. So I guess another question is, what type of world are we in? What type of world are we in? Because some of us are surrounded around worlds of lies with what we're watching, with our friends, like you're saying, with our family, with ourselves. Our self-talk is lies all the time. And they're not lies of affirmation. You know, this is actually something that I realized the other day. An affirmation is a lie. It's a lie in a way because you're speaking something that is not true yet, right? So that's a whole nother topic on itself on what really is a lie. But I guess a lie is something that is not going to happen.
Well, you know what? I don't know if I can necessarily say it's a lie because what we speak, we manifest.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the truth. The truth is that's why a fool is considered wise when he keeps his mouth closed because he's not manifesting foolish things. The truth is that God said he cannot lie because whatever he speaks, even if he tried to lie and say, I didn't do it, then it wouldn't happen. Then time has to reverse itself and make it did not happen. So he cannot lie. All he is truth. And the truth is we're so full of truth that we've been deceived and we're deceiving ourselves and realizing how much truth we do have. So that's why he says, speak those things that be not as though they are. I'm speaking positive things because what I speak does manifest.
That's good stuff. So then the lie would be to go against the truth that's within us.
The lie would be to go against the nature of who you are.
Ooh, yeah.
Of who you've been called to be. Yeah. So now you're lying. Do you look at yourself and you look at someone else and think they're worth more than you? You've lied to yourself because the Creator he has no perspective. He has no preference of person. There is no levels of worth with him. So when you look and say this person's worth more than me, or they have something that's better than me, you've lied to your own self. Because the truth is, you have just as much worth as them. When you say, I can't achieve, or I can't do it, or I'm not smart enough, you lied to yourself.
This is good stuff.
Because the truth is, you can do it. When you say, I have no purpose, those are all lies. Lies are a deception of who you really are.
And affirmations are just confirming who we are, even if we're not living that in the moment. Wow, 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 wow. So to affirm the truth in us, we've got to step out of worlds of lies into worlds of truth. So if we're watching shows on television or if we're having conversations with people that go against the nature within us, then that's living a world of a lie, would you say?
Yes. Well, let's think about it. Firm. When you think of the word firm, what are words that you think of when you think of firm?
Strong, solid, unmovable.
Solid, unmovable. Okay, so you are confirming. You are continuing. You are setting strong, agreeing with the firm foundation of whatever it is that you should be. I'm confirming this. This is a solid affirmation of what you're believing or seeing.
Yeah. So that's good. So to take ourselves from a place where we're surrounded around those things that go against who we know we really are inside, we've got to make solid the truth within us.
Yo, this is so good. This goes back full circle what I was talking about in the beginning, is being around people who speaks the truth, because hearing the truth pulls you to the level on which you should be. When you're not around truth, you're around lies, pulled in the direction of who you really are.
Wow.
Maybe you're pulled with the extra half. Maybe you're doing jobs that you should have never done. You've never had anyone tell you the truth. Wow. You've never accepted or embraced the truth. So you have put yourself in a place, and the lies is when you're not in truth, lies have to be continuous. You can't tell one lie and get out of it. A lie has to be built upon another lie that's built upon another lie that's built upon another lie. And I know that from experience. I have lived lies for years. And one truth can break every lie. Ooh, hallelujah.
Wow.
One truth knocks down the wall of lies that you built up for so long. And that's the problem with, because you're left in what you feel is shambles. Well, all the truth did was free you from the prison of lies that you lived in. This most freeing moments is the moments that I accepted the truth of who I am, the truth of how I feel.
Wow.
And that's why it's important to make sure that your sources of truth are good sources. That's why I said you have to speak. And how do I hear someone saying, well, how do you determine your source? There is a confirming information within you that is undeniable. This is the truth. If someone speaks the truth, it's impossible to ignore the truth. If someone is living with cancer and they haven't told anyone, and someone gets up and starts speaking about cancer, it's impossible to tune that person out. There are certain things, certain trigger points that are in my life that someone could speak about, and it will trigger in me because those are truths. Those are things that I deal with. There are certain conversations that build no triggers because those aren't issues that I have.
Wow. So the truth is important for us to sharpen each other. It's important for me to tell you the truth because you need me to be your mirror. And in a sense, as a friend, as a sister, as someone who cares about you, I need you to be my mirror. So when you speak the truth about what you see in me, it's going to call out my trigger points that I need to handle in love. Wow.
Exactly. And if you love me in this point in my life, if you love me, the people I call friends, our family, are people that speak the truth to me. Great to hear the truth from me. And only because I need people. There are things we were created to be in community. There's power in unity and being and communing and being linked up with others. There's power with that. So in community, I need to be surrounded and connected with people who I can always deal with the truth of a person. It's harder to deal with the lies. And if you look on TV or anything, have spoken lies, and then they found out that they were, speaking one thing and they were saying, I would never, and then it came out that they did do, those people, it's harder for people to have grace and compassion on those people. People who tell you straight up what they're doing, compassion and grace on them. It's just much easier to deal with the truth. You know what? One point in my life, I was really sincerely asking God, like, okay, why do I have this? Where am I at? What am I supposed to do? Please help me, Lord. Take this away from me and take these things away from me. And in that moment of prayer and meditation, it kind of came to me, well, why do you keep praying to me about these things when you really aren't ready to give them up? Ooh.
Wow.
How can I take away from you what you won't give me? So I had to change my prayer from, Lord, take this away from me, to, Lord, get me to a place where I don't want them.
Wow.
It was a moment of truth. It was a refocusing and redefining. The truth was I was really enjoying some of the dark places I was in. And even recently, I have gotten to places where there are still dark places in my life where I have to continue to confess to God, wow, I haven't been ready to give this up. But recently, there's some things I've just recently said, I'm tired of this. I am ready to give this up. So then it's not so much take this away, it's here it is. And that was the truth. I have dealt in these areas for so long, I don't want to deal with these areas no more. I am tired of making these choices. Here it is.
Oh, that's good stuff. I know you're loving it out there, because I am as well. However, it is about that time. So you got to stay tuned to see what's coming up next, because we're definitely having Alan Douglas back on the show. And you know, every day this show is we're lit up, balancing each other's lives. Alan Douglas has an event coming up. If you can tell us about your event in about 60 seconds of what he's doing and how you can link and how people can link in.
Yes, I am doing a fundraiser for Make-A-Wish on April 30th. And it's a very unique fundraiser. Around April 29th, the first wish happened. And around that time, they just celebrate. And here in the Carolinas, where I live, Charlotte, they have 283 wishes currently to fulfill. And they make wishes for children who have terminally ill diseases. And each wish costs about $6,000. So it is our goal to raise funds for one child's wish, doing a black and white themed event, secret location. You can find it on Eventbrite, and you can just look up, Make-A-Wish, or you can send me an email at info@Alan, ALAN, Douglas, DOUGLAS, events, EVENTS.com. So info@Alan, ALAN, DouglasEvents.com. And even if you can't make it and you want to give a donation, we will gladly accept your donation. All funds will go to Make-A-Wish, and you can send me an email there, and I will gladly send you a link where you can make a wish for them.
Perfect.
So we have a few tickets left, and I would love to see you.
Thank you so much for that information. We're so glad. Please get out and support everybody. Speak your truth to balance your throat chakra. Know that we love you. We're always supporting you with love, peace, and light. Thanks for tuning in to our show today, and we'll catch you tomorrow on Chakra Light Radio. Thanks, Alan.